Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity Triple Crown playthrough. You know what quest we missed? The one I informed you guys about the first time we came into Gilded Vale. The temple quest. We never actually went and did, like I said we were going to. Also, just so you guys know, it is Tuesday today, which means in a brief one more full day of work and one more sleep after this sleep tonight. Shut up. So 2 sleeps and 1 day, I'll be getting my puppy. So stoked. So excited. It is like forefront of my mind at the moment. Wretched beasts. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely at his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain.
Well met, friend.
Ha! Thought you were some... Never mind. Whoever you are, you traveled a long way to reach a dark place. I really didn't. I walked just down the street from the inn. It was like 30 feet. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'd have better luck. What happened to you? I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathes a quiet laugh, ran right into a skulder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there, in the dust. He smiles warily. But I'm not, so that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. What are you doing down here? The man points the finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Raid Saris even. Until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Get to the point. As you like. Once the legacy started, Lord Redrick decided he had been too lenient on the Eothasians. He had his people go in and put them all to the sword, left them down there buried under a heap of rock. Heretics or not, their deaths didn't stop the legacy, didn't do much of anything at all. They didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down in their god's house. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out, no small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out of get them out now, Redrick's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. They're long dead. What does it matter if they're buried? It's about respect, isn't it? About deserving to be remembered. Not just tossed under a pile of rock and forgotten. He breathes out shakily. I thought it worth the effort given that to them. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Wharton laughs bleakly. Well, I meant to be in and out nice and quick. I'm not hurting anybody. It's just Lord Redrick's forbidden anyone from having anything to do with the scattered god. It would be a little harder to explain to him than to you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you can make some coin in the process. Alright. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else in after your remains. Wharton looks up at the stairs. You might talk to that Edir fellow, if Redrick hasn't hanged him yet. Word is he's a follower of the dead god. Maybe he'll know something more about this place. He's usually out by the smithy. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Or you could be useful and serve as my scout. Let's go take a look.
Well?
Just say the word.
This place is, not super hard, but it does have some trickier fights, as I recall. At this level, anyways. I think it also has some ambush fights, like I think this one. Oh, there's a will-o-wisp down there. Maybe not an ambush fight, but definitely a fight. I'm gonna steal your Adra.
Well?
So these kind of fights can get a little bit annoying just because will-o-wisps don't follow rules
What is it?
of physics. being as they're
Yes.
some sort of
Just
spirit
say
creature.
the word.
Not a bad start to the fight, though. So there are a lot of them. Of course. Ow. I'm gonna go with ow. Oops, I didn't mean to send it every... Oh, crap. Okay. Fight that one, fight that one. You're good for now. Let's get your book going. Actually, no, not right there. Right there. Do it again. Okay, my rogue is not feeling too good, but that's okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we killed one of them at least. Actually isn't going too badly. Probably for the best that she's down. Ah, yes, there's the fabled teleport. I was waiting for that. Move back. We're flanked, which is sort of bad. Okay. Where is our... Oh, she hasn't chanted enough yet. Go fight that, since you're not in range of anything else.
Death to our enemy.
Somebody leveled up? I heard a level. Might be my whole group. You, I need another ghost thing. Oh, well, she got her ghost out before she went down at least. There we go. Okay. That was painful, but everybody should get back up.
Well,
And a bunch of people leveled up. Always good. Will-o-wisps are annoying to fight in the beginning because of that mind control thing. Let's get some levels. So we have 4 people who leveled up, and 1 character who's far away, and 1 character who's approximately the same distance away. Okay, so mechanics for sure. Fort and Will is pretty good. No, that one. We're not going to use it, but still. That is the one that's the best probably for us. And that was it. We're going to get lore and survival. Good enough. And that's our priest leveled up. And you are stealth. Just stealth. So we can get dirty fighting, hits converted to crits, which is probably what we're going to do. Escape, no. Reckless assault, nope. Crippling strike is good, but not as good as dirty fighting. We're going to want those crits pretty badly. And finally our wizard, lore, and a bit of survival. And we get level 2 spells. What do I want for level 2 spells? Paralyze is good. We're gonna get that one. Blind is pretty damn important. I can only get 2 spells? Okay, we're gonna go with the Corrosive Siphon. Wait, what was that one again? No, not that one. Fetid Caress. There we go. And Curse of Blackened Sight. Those are the spells we're gonna grab.
well,
And let's go... Oh, there's a person up here. I wish I could quick save because I can't remember what he is. He vanished. The parchment is worn and tattered and the ink upon it faded. In this time of hardship, we must have just as much faith in ourselves. thought there was something mechanics based in here that we could find.
Just say the word.
Yeah?
What's our mechanics skill again?
Yes.
6. It's not bad for our level.
Silence surrounds me.
Nothing else. We'll come back to there if we need it. I don't think there's anything else there, but
Silence surrounds me.
never hurts to check. Let's take a glance inside this room. There's a spiderling.
I'll go on ahead.
So
Well,
fighting these things in the door
ready
is
when you
pretty
are.
vital.
Yes.
Yes.
Luckily, these things
Just say
are
the
not
word.
quite as tough as will-o'-the-wisps
What
in
is it?
some
Just say the word.
respects. They're just as tough in other respects, though. But not if there's just one of them.
Just say the word.
Where are all the other spiders? There's another one.
Just say the
Apparently
word.
that was an excellent pull because we just got the one. There's going to be a few more this time, I think.
Run.
There we go. Okay, that's a few more. Nope, you're not running into there all by yourself. You know what? If they're all going to stand out there, I'm okay with just shooting them from afar as well.
I can't move.
I don't really care if you can't move.
Not quite.
Nope. Oh, I guess actually, yeah, engage. I really wish we had better bows. I really want my soulbound bow back, the shock bow. It's so good comparatively. Its damage is very high and we can hit pretty hard with it. Wow, that poison is just annihilating her.
No.
Come on, kill it off. Oh, she got poisoned again at the end of the fight, of course. But it's gone now. So, spider's dead.
Just say the word.
I have no idea how you would play this game on solo, to be honest. I guess you just avoid combat and you only do the most necessary of quests, but still. I can't even imagine what a colossal pain in the ass that would be. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor with shades of orange, and at certain angles the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement and your spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a large crowd, spilling out into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed out the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the Retrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Well, that's fancy.
I'll go on ahead.
We're just going to quickly check for things, of course. Just a nice, careful walk with our dear friend,
Let's see what we found.
That's exactly what we were hoping to find. Why am I positioning for a fight, you might ask? I remember picking up something in here and it caused a fight, and I can't remember what it was. So I'm getting ready.
Just say the word.
Nonetheless.
Yes. Certainly.
Okay.
What is it?
It wasn't that.
Sharp
There's
eyes
something.
and keen ears.
I remember it. Although it was a long, long time ago, so much could have changed
say
since
the
the first
word.
time I walked through this area, which was probably almost a year ago, really. When did the game come out? Skulder whelps.
What is it?
There are definitely Skulders waiting for us.
Yes?
Ready when you are.
As you wish.
Let's make a space for our rogue to sneak past.
Oh?
I need to get her speed boots. Run away. Skulders are not too bad, although there are a lot of them. So maybe we should take this fight a tiny bit more seriously.
A sealless meat tomb.
Why are you taking so much damage? Are you paralyzed?
Well,
Regardless, I'm gonna make sure you don't die. Skulders are pretty wounded. Some of them anyways. You move forward. Do your thing. And I think we're gonna grab a really quick defensive bonus here.
Death to our enemies!
And
say
go in
the
and
word.
fight. Or don't go in and fight. Oh, I see, we're blocked. Oh, that's okay. No, you're going back. You are no longer tanking at the moment. You can just stand back and chant and then summon your ghost.
Yes?
Alright, that should be pretty much it.
Sealless meat tomb.
And we got a bunch of ears, because we are the ear people. That's right, I remember. Random book, we'll read them in a bit here. But let's secure the room first. Ooh, a fine sword. That is not going to the thing. That is going into somebody's hand to use because it's better than whatever garbage loot we're currently using. Okay, let's read those books. Alright. Oh, they're just tattered books? We're not going to read that. That's a long book. If you want the lore-heavy version of this game, watch my other playthrough where I actually read all the books. On Triple Crown, we're just sort of going for the victory here.
I'll handle this. It's done.
Is it trapped? No? Okay. Hunting bow. Cool. And we got a engraved silver key, a Retrix letter. We'll read the letter because that's kind of sort of an important thing. I understand your concerns, Sister Nedra, but we are safest here within the temple. What wrong have we done? Lord Redrick would not risk his position by harming us when we have brought so much prosperity to the village. Wartan pretends at alarm. He knows full well that these are empty threats and means to frighten us into departing our home. Are we to abandon Gilded Vale to heretics? Wartan too will play his part when the time comes. Our temple will stand long after Redrick's hold is but gravel and memory. I think you're wrong. I think it goes very poorly for you and you end up dying. And these are just normal lore books. Maybe what I'll do one day is just read them all, book by book. Oh shit.
Wet
Run away. Wait, is it just one whelp? Never mind, turn around. Go kill it. It's a whelp. Who cares?
Sealness meat tomb.
I'm running away from a whelp. That's how paranoid I become, although not paranoid enough to actually check what the rooms I'm going into. Although it looks like this one's pretty well empty. Except for that other Skulder whelp.
What is it?
Just in case a small army comes with it, like the last time we opened one of these doors.
Well?
Yes.
Let's get our people
Well?
positioned. You go back. You actually stay kind of back because you've been taking a lot of beatings
Just say
lately.
the word.
Yes.
I'll let my fighter take some of the hits for you
Ready when
instead
you
this
are.
time.
Sealness meat tomb.
Everybody except you.
As you wish.
Collecting ears
Just
is
say the word.
really weird to me. I guess if they're for like a bounty or something, but I don't think they are. Nobody pays out for sculptor ears. They could be an alchemical thing, I guess. I know that that's a trigger thing.
Yes.
Just say the word.
Check down this way. What's our time looking like? 20 minutes? We got about 10
Well-
minutes left.
Just say the word.
And then we'll deal with a save and we'll be good to go.
Yes.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I am certain that this is one of the things we press. Or it's that one.
Yeah.
I was almost certain. Not quite certain enough, I guess.
Poison.
Shit.
Of course.
Eh.
Of course.
Time to rest, I guess. Her life is pretty low. I should have got her mechanic skill, actually. Stealth mechanics should have been what I went for. I guess I could still just go respec her. It wouldn't take that long. There's a bell here, and our journal has been updated. We're not going to do the bell yet because we don't have
What
the
is it?
lore for it quite yet.
Just say the word.
Or I guess I could give her stealth. Wait, she has stealth.
I'm here.
I guess I could give her stealth. Disengagement bonus, which is pretty good. And a bunch of other junk. Okay, we'll take a look at that later.
What is it?
We could easily walk up back to town and just check out the loot we got. Actually, we have a sword, a new sword. I'm gonna give it to you. There we go, his damage went up somewhat. He gives 15% extra damage and plus 4 accuracy, which will offset the shield that he needs to wear. Because it's significantly better than the one he's currently using. There we go, his deflection is much higher now. I mean, it's only 50 something, but still, for his level,
Yes.
it's pretty good.
What is it?
I think there's more Skulder somewhere. In fact, there are more Skulder right there.
Just say the word.
Let's kind of loop over here and just see if we can't glance into the door a little.
Yes.
Okay, at all costs, I need to get people here. Not you. You. And then you over here.
You better run.
Okay, so move forward, block the door off. It's a lot of guys back there. Not the least of which is the Skulder King. So it's time for some big spells this time. So you cast. What do I want? Okay, just move up for now. I need you, not you, you to cast blindness, hopefully on a fairly sizable area of enemies. I actually need you to get defensive bonuses up.
Poison.
Okay, we got some of the blindness on, good. And let's make Fetid Carcass on the king. Okay. Let's blinding strike that Skulder.
Poison.
Okay. So that's looking pretty good so far. You are not part of this right now. You're just gonna stand back and chant. The king is in melee range, which is sort of bad news. And let's get let's get the chill fog. Right about there. Okay, you two. I want to go straight. Right there, actually. That would be good. You are on that. You are also on. Actually, you know what? You do your book thing. And I want you to not do anything at the moment. Just shoot. Shoot the king with blinding hit. And another book thing.
Just say the word. Spot on.
Okay, this should be fairly easy at this point. We've almost got them all down. But we shouldn't run into our own frost for, obvious reasons that it can cause us damage, kill us. Not such a bad fight. That was a really good engagement, actually. Our spells went off fairly effectively. The king did not have any loot, which is a little bit disappointing. Well, he might have had some loot. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards you and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late. Again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, and the last to fade in the dawn of light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when you close your eyes, the spirit is gone. And we got $8. I'm officially out of milk. That's a
Silence surrounds
deeply unfortunate turn of events. Let's quickly glance around this room. I don't think there's anything of any note in here, if I can recall correctly, but there was the Skulder King, which we killed. Quite effectively, I might add. Yeah, looks like we're pretty much empty in here. But we got a little bit more of the story of this place, so we'll call that a win. We are going to have to go open this door, which I think can only be opened at that orb. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll go over there anyways. But we're at half an hour, so we'll do that in the next video. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. We will be continuing on our Path of the Damned playthrough. Also, Planescape Tides of Numenera is going to be coming out at some point in the future. When it does, there will be a playthrough going for that as well. That is going to be a blind playthrough. I have not played it at all. I didn't touch the early access or anything for it. So hopefully it will be a great game. I want to go into it with no preconceived notions, just go into it like a normal random person would and see how it goes. Spiders. Okay, we're going to leave that alone for now. We'll do that in the next video for sure. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys next time. And just to make sure that you know there are no shenanigans. And we are back out to the main menu. So, take care, guys. See you soon.